back to Tabletop 24, welcome back to the show floor of UKGE. I'm here with Andy, who's going to take us through Zoomtalis Battle Royale.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is a very quick, action-packed skirmish game where you have different guilds of animal adventurers. Within each guild you have a fighter, a rogue, a ranger and a wizard, each with their own special abilities. And each character comes with its own character card that we use in gameplay. So it has their magic points for the wizard, movement, defense and hearts, plus their range and melee attacks. And each character has their own special ability and also a species ability. Okay, they can use those abilities once per respawning, because in Zoomtalis, when you run out of hearts, you don't die, you respawn. You go back to your respawn points, which we've agreed here is going to be on these attacks here. We're playing a scenario here of capture the flag. It's a nice quick entry game, but you can set up all sorts of different scenarios as you like. The win conditions would be to capture the flag and get it to the opponent's side. However, you do get victory points for taking out your opponent, so you might end up winning even if you don't capture the flag, if you're that violent. So when we play, we have movement, combat, and a free action. And a free action might be to, I'll put one of these here to demonstrate in a moment, might be to explore one of our Zoomtalis Explore tokens, where you roll on a D10 table and you might get a benefit or you might get a handicap of some sort. So we're in the middle of a sort of a scrap here. I'm going to take Jezebel, my wizard, who's going to try and do something about Dino, the rabbit fighter here. So she's going to take one of her magic points, scroll that down, she's going to cast Thunder Blast, which is in the rulebook here. It's a +4 on the attack. If it's a hit, Dino's going to lose a heart and be pushed back 2 squares. So we'll see how we get on. 3, that's not great, is it really? So 3 plus the 4 is 7. Dino's got a defense of 16, so he's standing pretty still. I'm going to tap out Jezebel. I can't play her until I've played the other characters in the guild. Over to you.
Okie dokie then. So I think probably what would be fair there is if we go with Dino and swing back.
I think he's not feeling very happy about that, is he?
No. So we'll swing back with Dino onto Jezebel then. Okay. So will he have to move first?
He'll have to move up into melee. He doesn't have to do the explore token, but he can if he likes.
Okay, so if we move him up then and then go from there. So if I move him up there?
Yeah.
Do the explore for that?
If you like, yeah. So that's a D10, and then on page 8 there's a sort of chance table. So roll the.
So 4.
4, pretty average.
10 gold.
10 gold. So you can make a note on the side here. 10 gold. If Dino does make it through without losing all his hearts, he gets an extra victory point at the end of the game. If he gets reduced to 0 hearts, he would drop that where he is and somebody else can pick it up.
Okay, is the token removed from the board?
You can take the token, you can put it on Dino's side there to remind yourself that's what you've got there.
Perfect.
Okay, then he's going to make his
attack roll. So we're attacking with fist, so 5.
Yeah, so it's a battle hammer for +5. He does have a special ability, if you wanted to take it, where he can roll his battle hammer with luck, which is with 2, and you pick the highest.
Okay, so we'll do that then. So we'll do with the luck. So 2 D20s?
2 D20s, yeah.
So a 13 and a 6, so we'll take the 13.
13, yeah, so that's 18. That's definitely a hit against Jezebel. She's quite soft. She's only got a defense of 13. So I'm going to put a mark against her heart tracker here to say she's lost a heart.
Okay.
Then Dino taps out. Okay, so Ren, our ranger, isn't very happy about that. So, do you know what? He's going to stay there for the moment. I'm going to have Ezra move forward. I'm trying not to forget the objective. I'm going to try and get up to your flag. So he's just going to take his movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try and get closer to your flag. He does have darts attack, but he's not quite within range. It's only 2 on his darts, so he's not going to be able to make an attack. So he's going to be tapped out there.
Okay. So then, obviously, Alfonso there is going to be protecting that flag?
Yeah, so you've got a list of spells that you can use on page 9. You've got ones that you can cast on your own team members, like Dash, or other ones that you might want to cast on somebody else. So Thunder Blast is what Jezebel tried to achieve, which would lose a heart and move him back 2. That's quite a good one. Or you could perhaps do a Lightning Strike or whatever.
Yeah, so I think what we will do is we will try the Thunder Blast.
Brilliant.
So we go down,
Go down 1 magic point.
and then we roll up on a d20.
Yeah.
2.
He's not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
Never mind.
Okay.
So Alfonso taps out there. All right. So I'm going to, I think, get Gregor. It's pretty safe at the moment. So I'm going to get Gregor, my fighter, up. He has a Morning Star, and he can also multi-attack with his shield buffs as well. That's his special ability. Now, when you do use your abilities, you have to sort of tap them out using that, and then they can be used once per respawning. So he's going to take 2 attacks. First one with his Morning Star for +5. So that's 20. That's going to be hit against Dino. So Dino's going to lose a heart on his tracker. And then the second attack, which is a bit less, is shield butt. He's going to swing out with that for 1. So he doesn't take that, unfortunately. But he has used his ability.
Okay. So Gwen's seen that obviously Dino's getting a bit ganged up on there.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to try and attack Jezebel, noticing that she's a bit of a weaker target.
Oh, he certainly is.
So we're going to use the longbow.
Yeah.
So we're hitting for a range of 4 with a +4, yeah?
That's correct, yeah.
So we'll roll up on that.
Oh,
19.
nice rolls. Okay. Jezebel. So she's taken a couple hits now. She's only got 3 hearts. So she's perhaps on her way out there.
So we're tapping out Gwen there.
Okay, so I've used all of mine. Did you take Issa?
I've not taken these.
No, I haven't taken mine either, have I? Yeah,
No,
sorry.
Ren and Lisa to go.
So Ren, she's up in melee, so she can't use her range attack. But I'd really like her to use her range attack, so I'm going to risk an opportunity. How many hearts has she lost? She's only got 1. Okay, she's going to. I would move her back, but she's lost 3 hearts, so I don't want to do that. She's just going to use her dagger rather than her crossbow against Gregor there. For 14 plus 3, 17, that's a hit on Dino.
Yes, it is, yeah.
So another heart against Dino there.
So obviously if he can continue where he is, he's now knocked out.
Yeah, so he's got 4, hasn't he?
Yes.
So he's been done, has he?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so unfortunately Dino's going to go back. He drops his money.
Yeah.
There you are. So we can put that there, and he goes back and respawns. He can go anywhere on here. So you might want him up front. You might want him next to your shield. It's up to you. He gets all his hearts back now.
Perfect.
Okay, so he's back to 0. Okay, so now I've used all my pieces. You've got.
I've got Lisa.
Lisa.
So I think we're gonna. Where are we at? We've got to move at 5, haven't we?
She's got movement of 5 now. She could, if you wanted to spend both of her abilities, she can dash and have a movement of 10, and she could also use a bunny hop to miss opportunity attacks. So she could get through there and have a movement of 10.
I think that's what we're going to do.
But then she would use all of her abilities.
Considering as well we're going to we'll refresh those after this anyway. I think that's
once she loses her hearts, she refreshes.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I think it's good to take that opportunity now. So we're going to move 10.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. You're there. So you've spent your 2 actions. And you can use your free action, like the Explorer, to pick up the flag.
Which we'll do on a D10.
No, you don't have to pick up the flag. Pick it up.
Perfect.
That's your free action. Put it on her token to remember. If she gets reduced to 0 hearts, she would drop that wherever she falls.
Okay.
So we've played all our pieces. We can then put them back all into play. Now the good thing is when it's your next go, you can use Lisa straight away again now.
Yeah.
So you can put them all back up, they're all ready to go. I'm not that happy about that, really. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to let her come back into melee. I'm going to see if I can sort of take out your point man there. I'm going to come up and make a Morning Star attack. He's already used his special ability, but Morning Star attack is 2. He's not rolling well. Never mind. So that's Gregor done.
Okay.
And it's over to you.
So I think what we'll do here is, I'm not too happy about where we're here, so I'll refresh everybody. And then I'm going to move Dino up. So Dino is going to go move 3 there, which is his movement value.
Definitely.
He's then going to use his battle hammer. So
Okay, this might be it for Ren.
12 plus a 5.
That's a hit. Okay, Ren is out. So Ren respawns, which doesn't have anything. She comes. Not Ren, sorry, Ezra. Ezra respawns here.
Not going to be good for Liza.
Well, it might not be, because I can go anywhere, so I'm going to go right here. But I can't play Ezra until I've played another character.
Okay.
So when you respawn, you can't just jump straight in and reuse them. So I'll just tap him out to remember that. What am I going to do? Let's see. She's going to pick up that gold, first of all.
Let's cross that out.
Yeah. So he's got 10 GP. And then she's going to use her crossbow. She's already used her special abilities, so she's going to use her crossbow against Gwen here. For 9 plus 4, 13. I don't think it's quite enough.
Not quite enough.
Never mind, okay. Over to you.
So I think we're going to have to do something with Liza. But if I move away, does that create an opportunity?
She has an opportunity tap, but she has got all her hearts back now that she's respawned.
Okay, so we're going to try and move her away.
Yeah.
So I want to move her for 5.
Yeah.
And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go 5 that way.
Let's try and book it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll move that for you?
Yeah, if you could, please.
So along here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along there. Okay.
Perfect.
So Ezra does get a chance with his Blade Duster, but he's rolling poor. I'm going to change that one for that one. There we go.
So Liza's
tapped out. Okay. I've just got Jezebel, who... What's the range?
Can you use Ezra now, though? Because
I could do, you're right, I could put it back up into play. So I might try, before I move Ezra, I think I'm going to try and get her in range, get Jezebel in range. She's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, just in range to cast slow on Liza, so that's a save. So you've got to just roll a straight 14 or above with the D20. You don't. So her movement is reduced to half down. So her next skill she can only move 2. That's me to remember that. Okay, so that's her. Now it's you.
Perfect. Okay. So I think now Jezebel stepped out of the line of fire.
Well, if you have someone in line of sight, if you have half terrain is +2 to defense.
Yeah.
You have to have a line of sight. If you have an opponent in the way, a ranged attack is at bad luck. So you roll 2 D20s,
Take the lowest.
and pick the lowest.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I think if I've got this right, I will move Alfonso.
Right.
1, 2, 3, and take a lightning strike.
Okay.
So I'll drop down to 2.
Yeah.
Roll up a D20. So we're on a +3. Oh
dear.
Not very good.
Never mind.
Not very good at all.
Okay, so I've now got Ezra, who is going to take his movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to come up into Liza's face, and with hopefully a better dice, give her a tap with. That's more like it's 17 against Liza.
So I'll be losing 1.
She loses her life.
Okay, so Gwen's the only person to go. So I think what we'll do is we can't really move away because we're going to create an opportunity. So I think if we shoot straight away through to
Ren.
Okay. So we're going to go with a longbow.
Yeah.
Do I have to declare the add 2 now?
Declare it fast. Yeah.
So I'm going to declare the add 2.
+6 then in total.
Yeah. 7. 13?
13 isn't enough.
Oh, so close.
That's a
So
shame.
close. So I'm all tapped out now.
Me too. So we're back up. Back up to range. So what I can do now, because I really want to solve this situation, although I played Ezra last in the last round, I can play him first now. So he's going to have another go with his blade dusters.
I mean, there you go.
Now, what we didn't discuss is that we do have a variant rule where a critical hit is 2, but we didn't discuss that, so we won't apply that now. But next 20, we'll say that it's 2 hearts. But
So that's going to be all.
Liza loses a heart.
So you got one left.
Okay, so that's Ezra. It's over to you.
She's only got a move of 2, isn't she? So
of course she's half. Yeah,
she's slow.
move 2.
Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move her and try and get her behind some cover.
Okay.
To move 2 to give you an opportunity.
Okay, so I'll take that. That's 10 plus 4 is 14.
So which is unequal.
So that's it's force is on or above. So she does.
So she does lose.
Take the damage, unfortunately.
So she'll go there. Yeah. That will go here or on the original.
Back where she dropped. There we go.
Okay, and then she'll come
respawn
over there. So she'll now refresh these abilities.
Refresh those abilities.
But she'll stay down.
She can be used until you've played one more. So you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my go. So I just did that too. So it's your go. So you can tap, put them all back up.
But I can't use
Liza,
Liza.
do her, or you can tap her, but don't use her now.
Yeah. I think we're gonna with the flag where it is. Is it when you get?
I would have to pick it up and bring it back if I wanted to.
Okay. So I think
I'm pretty bogged down.
Yeah. I think what we want to do here is. If we try and play Dino, we're going to go with Dino.
Go on.
Where's he going? So he's got a movement of 3. So I think we're going to have a fighter off.
Oh, come on. Bring it on.
Let's do that. So we're going to go for +5. 16
is on the money. Just one there for Gregor. Okay, so he takes a hit.
Okay, so he's done.
Well, I don't think Gregor likes that very much, does he? So he's going to, I don't know, is he? I want to get up there. I'm going to use Ren's movements. I'm going to keep him pinned down. So let's put him in his place properly there. So Ren's going to use a movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to use a dagger attack against Alfonso for 11 is not going to do it. Okay, so that's Ren.
Okay. So we're gonna go with Liza.
Yeah.
And we're gonna straight away exhaust that dash.
It's great, that dash.
And we're gonna go for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick that back up.
Brilliant.
We don't want you getting hold of that.
No.
And that's me done.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to bring Jezebel up a little bit here, and what's the range on Dash? She's going to cast Dash on Ren. So Ren is also, as they get past Alfonso, is going to use her species ability to avoid opportunity attacks once per respawning. And she's got a dash of 4, so she's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the adjacent piece, pick that up, and then take. So she has 5. She's got another 3. And she's going to try and get back. I saw people everywhere. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So she can't. No, she can't. I'm actually getting that wrong because she's had that cast on her. I'm really sorry. So when she was here. Or here, she's there. Yeah. So she can only take her movement of the dash and then do her next go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when it's her next go, because dash was cast on her rather than, so she can't do her actual go until she's her next go.
Okay, go. So if I do something similar then, so I'm going to use Alfonso.
Yeah.
Alfonso is going to stay where he is. Yeah. He's going to cast. Can he cast dash on Liza?
It's got to be within a range of 4, so a range of units of 4. So you could probably get up to there. 1, 2, 3. So within range. Yeah, I see. So stick his staff around there.
So we'll cast
Yeah.
on that.
And Eliza can take her movement,
Yeah.
the dash movement, so she can take 5 because
Yeah.
of her rogue abilities. Yeah. And then when it's her next go, she can probably get up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless I take her out.
And then that's Alfonso done.
Yeah, okay, and that's Jezebel done as well. Okay. Gregor then, it's just Gregor stuck in the melee here. He's not going to have a go at Dina. I think he's going to try and take out Gwen because she's quite effective with her longbow.
Yeah.
So, but he's not going to do it.
He's
unfortunately.
just going to say no.
He's whiffing a bit today, so that's all of mine. So they'll tap back up.
So I'll go with Gwen.
Yeah.
Go straight into Gregor with the dagger.
Yeah.
It's not really going to do too much, I don't think.
No. Ooh,
18.
18 is a hit against Gregor. Right, in between the pauldron, up in the neck.
Yeah, we are. That's her tapped out.
Okay, so it's now Ren's go, who is going to take, she's got a movement now, 1, free action to pick up the flag, 2, 3, 4, and whilst they meet along the way, is going to use her crossbow with her special ability to roll it with luck. That's good, so well, they were both hit, so Lisa loses a heart there. And then that's Ren. Okay.
Okay.
You'll go, so you're done.
Freshen back up. And I think there's only one thing for it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So we're going to use the bunny hop.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for 5.
Yeah.
5.
And your free action, put the flag down.
There we are.
Raging Rabbits are the winner. Well done.
Thank you. All right, that's brilliant. So obviously there's different scenarios that we can play, different modes we can play.
Definitely. So within the rule book, we've got 7 or 8 pre-built scenarios, but we encourage people to make their own. There's a lot of people in our Facebook group that create their own scenarios. You can mix up your animals, so you might want to have a range of different species. You have to have one of each class, but you might have an axolotl wizard, you might have the dino ranger, whatever it might be, because they have the different species abilities that you can use differently.
Brilliant. And where can people find the game?
Okay, so we're here at UK Games Expo this weekend, where we've got some great special deals, or you can go to diceheads.com and pick them up on there as well.
Perfect. Well, we'll pop that link down below. So thank you, Andy, for your time there. Check them out. Check out other videos from the convention, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.
Thanks very much.